Welcome to another edition of Adopt-A-Pet with Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic. I'm Brett Nathaniel, and that's Shauna with Glacial Lakes Humane Society. We're brought to you by Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, Canine Connections, and Critter Mart. And, well, let's talk some cats today, Shauna. You're getting full with cats there at Glacial Lakes Humane Society, aren't you?
Yeah, we are maxed out on kennels and cages right now. So for the next 2 weeks, we're doing 25% off all kittens and all cats. So if you are interested in adopting a cat, now is the time to come in. We have quite a few that we're treating that are sick, that we're trying to get better so we can get them adopted. And then we have quite a few that are adoptable as well. So 25% off all cats and kittens for the next 2 weeks. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to everybody that participated in the Glacial Lakes Humane Society Pampered Chef fundraiser. We were able to raise a couple $100, and due to popular demand, we're going to be hosting that same fundraiser quarterly. So expect another one by Valentine's Day. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start off with our most feral kitty. So this is Jasmine. She came in as a stray, and she was a feral kitten, extremely shy. She is slowly been coming out of her shell. She's a little stressed right now because we just brought her in here. But Jasmine is about 5 months old. She's super sweet. She just takes a second to come out of her shell. And thankfully, when kittens are feral, a lot of the time they will grow up to be pretty social cats as long as they're around people and socialize. So with Jasmine, she is going to be a smaller cat. At 5 months old, she is kind of smaller. She's been here for a little bit. And then she's good with everything, but she would do better in a quiet home just because she is a little bit more shy. So Jasmine is 5 months old. She is not spayed yet. So if you are interested in Jasmine, feel free to come in. She's got some of the prettiest Bengal-like markings, if you can see it. So now that Jasmine's a little spooked out, I'm actually going to hop over to Dominic, and I'm going to hand Jasmine off. And Dominic is our first dog that we're going to introduce. So, hey, Dom. So if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, we introduced Dominic. And Dominic is a 7-year-old Doberman Pinscher. She has a little bit, I don't know if it's a side issue, if it's her getting older. She's not a big fan of quick movements. She needs more of like a quiet home where she can kind of have her forever home. Come here, Dominic. So Dominic came back to us after an incident at her last home, and she wasn't a good fit for them. So we have her adoptable again. So again, Dominic is a 7-year-old full Doberman Pinscher. She is a sweetheart. She's a really good dog. A lot of people get intimidated by her size, but I just had my 6.5-pound rescue Chihuahua in here, and she was super excited trying to play with it. So Dominic is really good around cats. She's good around most dogs. She is spayed, but she definitely would do better with teenagers or older kids in the house. Other than that, we really haven't seen too many issues. It's really only if dogs are jumping in her face that Dominic has an issue. But outside of that, Dominic is a pretty social girl. The only weird thing about Dominic that we mentioned a couple weeks ago when she was adoptable is that she's very weird with some floors. So she does not like certain floors, like wooden floors. So she would do really, really good in a carpeted house. So that is Dominic. And we're actually going to go on to another cat. We've got another 4 animals here. So the next cat we're going to go to is this Smoky? Okay. So we're going to go to Smoky. So Smoky, come here, bud. So he is actually a snowshoe. He is a breed. He's super beautiful. He's a really big cat. He's got to weigh like 15 plus pounds, but Smokey's pretty good. He's about 3 years old, and he was actually surrendered to us. So Smokey, he's neutered. He's great with kids. He's great with dogs, and he does well with some cats. So right now he's in a room with 3 kittens, like female kittens. He's doing great with them. But when it comes to adult cats, his home that he was actually at before, there were some intact males and they were getting into fights. So he doesn't do the best with adult cats, but he seems to be doing really good with smaller kittens. And then some adult cats, like female cats, that he'll actually get along with. So this is Smoky. Again, he's 3 years old. He's super sweet, and he is one of the prettiest cats. So like I said, he is a snowshoe. He's a full breed. So I'm going to hand Smoky off and go to another one of our kitty cats. here. Hi. Hi. Okay, this one, oh, Pepper. Okay, hi, Pepper. So this is Pepper. Pepper's about a 5-month-old kitty cat. Super cuddly, obviously. So he's a male. He's actually going to get neutered on Thursday, or we're hoping that he does. He is great with kids, cats, and dogs. And Pepper is very cuddly. He's pretty laid back, actually, for a 5-month-old kitty. He's just sitting here calm as can be. He has a brother that looks exactly like him and is also up for adoption. So with our 25% off all cats and kittens, if anybody's interested, him and his brother get along like two peas in a pod. They would be a really cute duo to go to a home. If not, we're also adopting them out individually. So this is Pepper. And he, like I said, he's super, super sweet. And I think we're waiting on, they're grabbing Tony and our last dog. So I'm just going to sit here and cuddle Pepper while they get Tony real quick. So...
And while we do that, we just want to remind people that these are just some of the many animals that are available for adoption at the Glacial Lakes Humane Society. If you just stop on by the Glacial Lakes Humane Society, give them a call and make sure you like them on Facebook as well. And you can see the adoptable animals. It's Adopt-A-Pets here for this morning. And it's brought to you by Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, Canine Connections, and Critter Mart. And oh, I see we have a new cat. Tell us about this one.
We do. So this is Tony. Tony is a very, very big boy, definitely a tomcat. So he gets neutered on Thursday for sure. He's huge. Tony's about 3 years old. He's really friendly and social, extremely cuddly. And like I said, he's being brought in the office for one of the first times, and he's being pretty good about it. He's great with kids, cats, and dogs. So just about everything. And like I said, he's 3 years old. He came in as a stray as well. So this is Tony. He's got to be a solid, 15 pounds as well. So he's a pretty big kitty, but he's in one of the cat rooms, isn't he? So he's been with a lot of cats. So I know he's really social. So that is Tony. And then we're going to move on to our last animal. This is Kylo. Hi, Kylo. So we had Kylo before. Hi, Kylo. We've had Kylo before. He got adopted out, and then it was not a good fit with their kid. And so he wound up coming back to us. He's a really good boy. So Kylo's about 3 years old. He's a neutered male. Hi, Kylo. We think he's a husky lab mixed. Hi. He's pretty handsome. He's good with older kids, not young kids, and he's great with dogs. We haven't tried him with cats yet, but we've got cats in the room, and we've walked him past our cat kennels. And he does phenomenal with them. So we actually think he's really good with cats as well. So give me a second. I'm going to turn his head around so we can actually see his face. Hi, Kylo. He's not about this. Hi, Kylo. He wants to really sniff the office. So we're going to turn him around here in a second. Kylo, come here. Hi, Kylo. So yeah, he's actually... he's playful. He really, really comes out of his shell with dogs. So very, very dog friendly. And he would do really, really well in a home with another dog. So Kylo's not big for being what we think a husky lab. He's a little bit shorter, but yeah. So that is our last animal. And like I said, Kylo is a 3-year-old male that's neutered. So that's all 6 of our animals.
Well, once again, tell people out there you have the sale on adoption fees going on for the next couple of weeks at the Glacial Lakes Humane Society. Tell us about that one more time.
Yep. So we have 25% off all cats and kittens. We are really full right now. We're trying to make some room for some cages and traps that are out right now for some of the feral cats since it's getting cold. And then we have some surrenders that really need to come in. So we're trying to make room, being that we are really, really full. So 25% off all cats and kittens for the next 2 weeks. So if you're really interested in adoption, especially for the holidays, now's a great time to come in.
There we go. It's another Adopt-A-Pet with the Glacial Lakes Humane Society. Brought to you by Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, Canine Connection, and Critter Mart. That's Shauna. I'm Brett Nathaniel. We'll talk again next week.
Bye.